morning. Happy Earth Day.
Yeah, and happy Monday. I'm Brendan here with Heather. We got director Dan in the back, filling in for Gib.
Yeah. Hopefully
Did we already miss? Oh, yes. Dan's box is back. He already said good morning. He's on top of things.
Yes, he is. He's ready.
Yeah.
Wearing my blue to celebrate Earth Day.
Mm-hmm. We have a blue background.
That's how Brendan is celebrating.
As usual.
Matching our blue skies and our Gaylord camera, too.
Yeah, it's been really pretty on this Monday, Heather.
It has. Yeah. Super calm.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll get through our weather quiz, and then we'll talk about the forecast. We'll show... Do you think I should show the picture, Brendan, from the school visit Friday?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that's something else Dan can put in, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go talk to him.
You can talk to him when I'm forecasting. And then, we'll show you some video from the classroom visit. I went to Harbor Springs. Mm-hmm. And then if you guys have any questions about the forecast, we'll take a closer look. So let's start off with our weather quiz. Any thoughts before I get started, Brendan?
Nope.
No?
No,
okay.
Go for it.
Dan wants to get into the weather quiz. All right, so the full moon of April, you guys are probably wondering if you woke up early this morning, it looked almost full. It is almost full. It will peak tomorrow at 7:49 Eastern time. What is this full moon called? Is it called the spring moon, the pink moon, or the flower moon? And here's a look at what we're currently seeing on radar and satellite. Quiet weather across the board. Little bit of some cloud cover, maybe some upper level flurries in the eastern upper peninsula. Aside from that, dry weather. We do have some interesting weather to talk about. So there is a fire weather warning for most of our southern counties through West Michigan. That is for elevated fire danger today. We do have elevated fire danger here, but we're not reaching those low relative humidity values that we need to reach that, or those high winds. It will be gusty though, so there is still a threat for enhanced wildfire conditions. So just make sure you're staying mindful of that. Don't start any fires. Make sure you put them out if you do. Don't throw any cigarette butts out the window. Simple things like that will make sure we don't catch anything on fire. We are talking about warmer temperatures today, though, so it'll be a nice day to get outside. Our highs will be closer to around the 60s, 66 being on the warmer side of things for a high temperature, but we're in for a roller coaster of temperatures the rest of the week. So we're slowly going to be going right back down to 45 degrees by Wednesday. So almost 20 degrees or more in difference by the time we get into the middle of the week. And then we'll be right back up again. So really just a roller coaster of those temperatures. And that's the changing weather system that we're going to experience. So over the next few hours, we'll see nice sunshine today. Some cloud cover will move in ahead of our next system by this afternoon. Mostly cloudy skies by tonight, closer to dinner. Winds will pick up too out of the southwest. Our rain, first round of rain, will arrive in the overnight hours. So when most of us are sleeping tomorrow morning, as Brett and I are heading to work, we'll run into a little bit of some rain. And then rain will move off to the eastern side of the map. Closer to mid-morning, we can still hang on to a few showers here and there. Isolated showers into the afternoon and evening. By the afternoon, we could see an isolated thunderstorm, especially south of the bridge. It's where we have a better chance to. I don't think we could see hail, but that's not a non-zero chance. So that is a possibility. Little bit of some snow will mix in to the eastern upper peninsula. But look at that, by Wednesday, drier air will move in behind the system. Here's a breakdown of our 4-zone forecast high temperatures today. So 50s and 60s in the eastern upper with increasing clouds. Same story south of the bridge. Closer to the mid to upper 60s in some spots like Alpena at 66, 65 in Atlanta. We'll see 66 in Northport, 58 if you're on Beaver Island, 64 in Kalkaska, gusty southwesterly winds today. Tonight, we will cool off to around the 40s in the eastern upper, cloudy, late rain. Same story south of the bridge, 47 in Petoskey, 46 in Gaylord. Now, again, most of this will arrive when we're sleeping, so very late rain. We'll run into clouds before we'll see that rain. And then 44 in Cadillac, 45 in Lake City, 47 in Manistee and Ludington. Our extended forecast, we're looking at increasing clouds today, breezy conditions, and then some thunderstorms by tomorrow afternoon with few showers around. Some snow could mix in, especially in the eastern upper peninsula. Cold weather on Wednesday with plenty of sunshine. Now, Thursday, we're looking at a little bit more cloud cover moving in, but temperatures warming up to around the 50s. Friday, we're looking at our next system arriving. It looks like mainly later in the afternoon and evening. We'll see rain and winds will pick up. It'll be windy and rainy on Saturday. A little bit of that looks like it could linger into the forecast on Sunday. Right, Brendan? Oh, and here's a look at...
Might as well get into it, yeah.
Yeah, Heather's weather lesson. So I went to Harbor Springs School This was on Friday afternoon, and here's a look at the picture of the classroom of all the eager third graders. There's about 45 of them, and all of them very excited about the weather. All the teachers with me in the back there, and they actually taught these kids some forecasting already. So they're asking about how I forecast every morning.
Yeah.
And then we'll take a look at the video of the kids raising their hands, all wanting to tell me. All of them said their favorite weather was like rain or snow, which was kind of surprising.
Yeah.
And love skiing. When I mentioned that I love my winter weather, they asked me what inspired me to be a meteorologist, why I love doing the weather. And
what was your answer, Heather?
My answer was just my passion for weather as a kid growing up. I've always loved it. And I always wanted to know if it was good weather for skiing. So that was a good motivation to find out if our weather was good or not. So yeah, those kids were so great to be talking to, and they were so smart for their age. And I think we have some future meteorologists there. They were very interested in the weather compared to other classrooms. You know, the kids are interested, but these ones asking specific questions about tornadoes, types of tornadoes, and a lot of severe weather questions. So it was a fun time.
And if you want Heather to visit your school or organization, there's her email address, hbricca@upperfly.com. Where are you heading to next, Heather?
Mason County.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what, less than 2 weeks from now?
Less than 2 weeks from now. And that one is going to be a big one, Brendan. 700 kids on a career exploration day. So it'll be a fun time. If you guys are watching that day, I'll be doing some live weather in the field. Trevor R. will be here helping out and doing the main weather, since the timing from the field will be a little bit more difficult. So it'll be a fun time to go to Mason County. We don't often go down there, but they invited me and they wanted me to be one of the careers that are highlighted for the 700 kids. So
yeah,
it's going to be a lot.
And I'm sure you're already planning and thinking about what you're going to chat about.
Not really.
Okay.
I did a lot of that thinking already, though, when I did career day at Vanderbilt 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
And so that was in Otsego County. And that was also on a Friday. So I already kind of have a little bit of that, at least careers in news. Yeah. I might do some more careers in weather. There's going to be some older kids going too. So that will be more fun to kind of talk more of the career route. With younger ones, I try to keep weather interesting and fun, showing videos and pictures and things. I think with this, we can kind of get into the nitty gritty parts of a lot of the different things you can do in news. Yeah. Even in Vanderbilt, I was telling them, you know, Director Dan's job, Producer Sarah's job, and then our engineers, and how many different jobs you can have within the news and how many people it takes to get a whole newscast together. It's not just one person. There's a lot of decisions that have to be made before anything makes it to air. And just kind of how many people have their hands in the newscast. So I don't think kids really have a good grasp. I didn't really even have a good grasp till I really started here of how many people are involved just to make one newscast happen. So that's kind of what I'll probably focus on. But
yeah, we're thankful for everybody here and their faces that you don't get to see here on TV.
Yes.
But you do get to see like Dan's box pop up to see what's on his mind. And so we already have people saying hi to Dan, realizing that Gibbs not here, hoping Gibbs having a good vacation. So we'll get into the comments here.
He already texted me over the weekend. He already misses work. Got a text Friday, Saturday.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, Gib, enjoy the turkey hunting.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. All right, we'll say hi to Christopher, if you don't mind, Heather.
Go ahead.
It's 40. It's sunny in Farmington Hills. We got Paul watching from Rogers City. Susan Radke is watching, as she was definitely on Thursday. She was stirring the pot. She said...
Yeah, she did.
She said today is her husband's last day of paid work. Shout out to Chad on his retirement.
Oh, happy retirement, Chad.
Congratulations.
Guess he can be a part of the Akiak Lake Zoo.
Right. I think he was involved with building some chicken coop or something, so he's going to stay busy, I imagine.
I'm sure Susan has a list. Or maybe Chad has his own.
The honey-do list, right?
Yeah.
So Susan is hoping that Gibbs enjoying his time off, and Paul is wishing Chad congratulations on his retirement. We got Wendy watching from Prudenville. Beautiful sunny morning here. Have a great day, everybody. John's watching from Glastonbury, Connecticut. They're on the East Coast. Thanks, John, for watching. Gail is watching again from Kingsley. It's 38 degrees. It's sunny. Sitting in the shack. The coyotes were howling this morning, Heather.
Oh, wow. Howling at the moon?
Very well could. It was a bright moon this morning.
It was a bright moon.
Yeah.
We always joke when Stella's like being dramatic and screaming my cat back at home. We're like howling at the moon. And she just like will tilt her head back and,
Drama from that
drama. A lot of drama, but very chatty girl. So.
John saying 42 right now there in Connecticut with a high of 60 today with the tulip emoji.
Ooh.
At least in northern Michigan, John, they're almost ready to open up. Almost.
I saw a daffodil outside our station right by our news director's window that's all like popped open now in yellow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that time. That sunshine will definitely help in those warmer temperatures, but somebody was poo-pooing snow in the chat. I forget who. We'll get it. I think several people may be feeling the same way about the snow situation.
I feel the same. Saying snow in the forecast is a hard one still. But it's true, so I got to still tell you.
No snow where Miss Susie Q is. 78 degrees in Florida. Thunderstorm last night. And have a great day. Starting to pack to come home. Yeah, I guess it's about that time, Susie Q.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in so long. I haven't seen Jackie in a long time. I can't wait to see them.
Reunited.
Yeah.
Soon.
Got Christopher. Just a friendly reminder that I'm chuckling because there'd be times where he is like pretty much our promotions department. If you need the latest on the storm, upfront5.com, the Storm Team weather app. We love it, Christopher. No, this is not about our Storm Team weather app. Friendly reminder, he's teaching on the website Family Search tonight at 6:30. Looks like that's in Livonia. So you know how to reach out to Christopher if you have any questions.
Yes.
Susan Radke saying, hi, Dan. I'm looking for Dan's box to pop back up, see what's on his mind. Jackie, speaking of Jackie, there's a comment from her. When I got up, it was 29 degrees at her house in Kalkaska, but the sun's out, and saying good morning to Christopher. And Paul, sorry, Director Dan, didn't know you were working today. Yeah, he'll be here tomorrow and Wednesday as well, Paul. Wendy's guessing pink moon. Christopher is guessing flower moon. That's what I guessed too. John is guessing pink moon, as is Susie Q. Susan Radke is guessing spring moon. Christopher, sorry, I forgot to say hi to Dan. You don't have to apologize. I think Dan forgives you. Jackie is going to say, I'm guessing that means spring moon, perhaps, Jackie. And yeah, John's the one, says snow, ugh. We got my mom watching. Yeah. Go ahead, Heather. Sorry, what?
So that's how we all feel at this point, yeah.
What's up with my mom here? Sunny, cold day in Port Huron. She's off to a dentist appointment today. And have a happy Earth Day, she said.
Yes, you too.
Wonder what Benji's up to. Maybe he gets his teeth brushed. I don't know.
That's probably going to be a long day for him if you have to do anything other than baby walk.
He's going to be sleepy tomorrow.
Yeah. He'll take a whole 24 to 48 hours to recover from teeth brushing.
That's pretty much accurate, Heather.
Wow.
Yeah. Gibbs' friend Frank doesn't know that Gibbs not here. Hey, Gibbs not here.
Hey, Frank, Gibbs not here, by the way. And I'm sure if you texted him, he would let you know.
Yeah.
He did tell me he was texting me and then didn't have service. And I'm like, Gibb, then don't text me.
Yeah, you can just enjoy vacation, Gibb.
You can just enjoy it and then tell me after.
Yeah.
So we love Gibb, though.
We sure do. And we're hoping he's enjoying some
And we
time
love
off.
Dan. But
we're glad to have Dan in here. We know it's an early morning for him, especially with family
it's tough
obligations
when you have
and
to do
things.
that turnaround.
Yeah. Frank is reporting 40 degrees in Charlevoix. Beautiful day today, he said. Got Lori saying good morning. Did you say something, Dan? Sometimes I get feedback in my eye. Like just there, I got feedback. I thought he was saying something.
Nah, he didn't.
Lori saying beautiful blue dress for Earth Day.
Thank you.
And she's going with pink moon for the answer.
Mm.
I wonder if this... No, I was going to say battery's about to die, but no. I don't know what Patricia's trying to say here. But Susan Radke is changing your answer to pink moon. Wally saying
no take backsies, Susan. I'm kidding.
Got Wally saying good morning, Heather. And nice dress. And Christopher said that's very cool, Heather. Looks like fun. Hopefully the kiddos enjoyed your visit. Looks like they did.
They did. They were all, I told them to, so all of them were chatty right beforehand. And I like to be, pretty transparent with the kids of like, I used to get in trouble as a kid for talking too much. And just see now, I get paid to talk. So if your parents are worried, Tell them you're going into news and that you get paid to talk for a living. Because my parents will still joke about it. Like, remember getting detention in Catholic school? Yeah.
Detention, Heather?
Yeah. I mean, there was no like,
Wow.
there was no forgiveness there if you were talking in church, even like one peep. And we would sit boy, girl. And I'd be sitting next to my friends. And so we would just talk. And then my giggles, they would hear it first. And then, or I was chatting on the altar as an altar girl. I was just always chatty, always getting in trouble. But detention, yeah. Hour and a half after school.
Not a whole lot has changed.
No.
Although we don't get detention here at work. At least I haven't experienced it, thankfully.
I haven't either. No, I just get
We'll keep it that way.
I get Sarah in my ear telling me to be quiet. So that's
Sarah would put you in detention if she could.
She would.
Yeah, time cue detention.
Yeah, keeping the show on time. But I tell the kids, I'm like, if you're the chatty ones of the group, just know news is good. You can get into that and talk, get paid to talk every day.
That's a really good point, Heather. Yeah. Gail's guessing pink moon. Wally said a little cold here in Michigan. Good to be home another month. And he'll go to Drummond to check on his other property.
Oh, yeah, that's
Welcome
right.
back.
Drummond Island.
And he's guessing the pink moon. Susan Radke saying that career day should be fun. Tom is guessing flower moon. We had a great time performing Peter and the Wolf for Kingsley Elementary on Friday, heading to Trinity Lutheran tomorrow.
He's doing his own school tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom is so talented when it comes to dancing and teaching others about the art of dance. And it was really cool to see. I think it was back in October. I helped MC one of their events. And just to see Tom and how much he loves dancing and teaching others about it, a lot of fun.
I just love seeing him during the lighting parade, singing, playing the guitar as the float was moving. And
that's right.
Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's very true, Dan. Our viewers are a very talented bunch.
Yes. Not musically inclined, so anyone who has musical ability is always very fascinated by it.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, same here, Susan. She loves this time of year when everything comes to life. And John said, oops, no, shouldn't talk it up. Yeah, maybe if we don't talk about it, maybe it won't happen. Is that how that works,
Yeah,
Heather?
if we don't say it out loud, then it won't happen.
Christopher said, well, since you said it, Brendan, folks, don't forget to download the Storm Team Weather app.
You can? Yeah.
And Heather, no surprise here. My mom gave us an update. Benji is sleeping. Too much playing and long walk yesterday. There's a squirrel emoji. My dad lets Benji roam and chase squirrels. The squirrels are much faster than he is. He's fast, but the squirrels are faster.
Legs, though. Yeah.
But then he'll lose focus and go bark at the dogs next door. So.
Yeah. Well, I did see the picture you sent, Brendan, of the sleepy boy, the live picture Friday, right? Or maybe it was Thursday.
He's sleepy every day.
He was just yawning and eyes blinking and
his hair all a mess.
Yeah, like I call it smush face when Stella wakes up and it's all smushed on one side and looks like bedhead smush face.
That little guy and my mom, they'll all be here in a couple weeks.
Oh, anything specific or just because they want to see Brendan?
Well, that, yeah. But my mom has a hair appointment that I made for her and just to have a little road trip, experience Traverse City. And Jackie said, I know what you're saying, Heather, 12 years in Catholic school.
Yes.
So
I had 14 years before we moved. So yeah, you know how they're pretty strict. I had an ex-nun as our principal too. So she was very, I was always in her office.
We're on a first name basis.
We were.
Or what did you call her? Sister?
Yeah,
something?
but since she was no longer a nun, then I don't think we did. We just called her Mrs. in her last name.
Okay. Oh, she got married?
Or Miss, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, she was not married.
Okay.
Gotcha. Now that I'm remembering. But also, like, I had a twin sister that, looked just very similar to me. We wore the same uniforms. So it was always like the twins, the Bricca twins. But we had a lot of other twins at the school too. But the Bricca twins were always talking too much.
Is Sam chatty?
Yes. Not as much, though.
Okay.
She is now, but she used to be more shy growing up.
Okay.
I was shy too, but then my parents told me I had to get over it. And then I did, obviously. I used
you
to
want me to
hide
talk
behind
more?
my
Sure.
mom in like the grocery store, and she was like, "You can't do that."
You would do what behind your mom?
Hide behind her.
Oh,
like
hide behind her.
behind her
Oh.
legs, so I didn't have to talk to people.
Wow, how things have changed. Dan just
Yeah.
said same.
Yeah.
Were you a shy guy, Dan? Unbelievably shy, he said.
Were you shy, Brendan? You don't strike me as a shy kid.
Mm-mm.
No.
Nope.
Slime Time Live, not shy.
Just running my mouth but never I got lunch detention one time. I'll make this quick because we have to do other things. But I threw you know how you remember certain things from your childhood and it's just so vivid. It's like it's one of the only times I got in trouble as a child. But I threw my lunch box into we had like a laundry basket essentially for each classroom where you put your lunch boxes in.
Yeah, you're supposed to be gentle.
I threw it in and the lunch lady caught me. And I'm, oh, well, this is like third grade. Oh, well, so-and-so, everybody else does it. And I think I gave a little too much sass. And yeah.
Brendan is sassy?
She didn't like that. So I got a lunch detention. It could have been even 2 days. I didn't really like going out running outside anyway. I didn't want to really go play. So it was nice to sit down and take a break anyway.
Brendan was not the one that loved PE.
Oh gosh, no. And field day, I'm like, oh gosh.
Oh, I
have to go
loved
run
it.
and like tug of war. No, not interested.
Brendan, I had mono once during field day, and I was so depressed I was missing the activities that I actually like just wanted to go sick. And my mom's like,
I would have switched places. I wouldn't want mono, but
no, it was not fun.
Yeah.
No, but I wanted to do field day, the tug of war, the everything. I loved it.
I understand.
Awful for Brendan.
I understand the importance of physical activity, and I don't mind walking and things, but sports and running, and absolutely not. I'm good.
He's good.
Let's see here. My mom's saying, I bet Jackie was a handful. She's so fun.
She is fun. I bet she was.
She is fun. We'll have to get an update, Jackie, when we see each other next to hear about your Catholic stories.
I would love to hear it too.
And Susan Radke, frequent flyer miles in the principal's office. Maybe she was a chatty one too, Heather.
Maybe. Yeah.
All right. I guess it's time. Oh, sorry. You already revealed the answer.
I just revealed it, but
there it is. Pink moon.
That is not the correct standings, though.
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah, because we don't have Director Dan on there. If you want Dan, you can fix that. Otherwise, we can just...
The one that ran in the show, though, was correct. So it was 0 for 1 for Brendan, Dan, and our Facebook viewers. But Miss Sarah guessed it right today.
Yep. Sarah's the only one who got it right.
The answer is pink moon. If you guessed it, you're right. It's not actually the color pink, though. So if you look up at the sky tomorrow, even Wednesday morning, it will not look pink. It's just called pink because usually the herb, moss, creeping phlox, blooms during this time. And that's a pink color.
Okay. Whatever you say, Heather.
That's what the folklore says. Going off that.
And then tomorrow, there are some changes on tap at a Ludington Brewing Company. And we're going to talk about what's going on there in Ludington, how you can get a taste. And Miss Madison will be live from Ludington.
Sounds
that should
delicious.
be nice to see what's going on in Mason County.
Yeah. Sounds fun.
Gosh, I could just
and I'll be circling right back.
Yeah.
Not too long after. But.
What a beautiful live looking
I
Gaylord.
know. The sky is so blue.
Mm-hmm.
It's a gorgeous day.
We love it. Let's see. A couple more comments. Susie Q is always passing notes and got caught writing a love letter to Ron.
I also got in trouble for doing something like that too.
Oh, gosh. Did you write it to Ron?
No, it was Tyler, I think.
Oh, Tyler.
Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly.
And this is even better. Well, not at the moment. In the moment. Heather, did this happen to you too, that the teacher read it in class?
Yes, read it out loud to everybody.
Oh, yeah. Susie Q said it was so embarrassing.
And I always had a red face always growing up. I still have red cheeks and my face was just like beaming heat. And everyone was like, you look like a strawberry. And I'm like, embarrassed. So that has never gone away though. Whenever I get embarrassed, the red face comes right back. So memories from Catholic school.
So Susie Q, unless you were in love with another Ron, her husband's name is Ron. So I guess that would be her.
I think that would
sweetheart.
be that'd be cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I stayed in California, maybe Tyler and I don't know.
We'll never know.
We'll never know. And that's okay.
All right. Dan already put up the thank you for joining us graphic.
Yes.
Any last comments, Dan? Not today. Maybe tomorrow.
Yes.
All right. Enjoy your Monday.
Happy Earth Day.